Hey everybody, son of a silver snacker here. Welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. Today's date's the 6th of December 2025. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 2025 Commemoratives featuring the 250th anniversary of the United States Marine Corps, the USMC. That's right. Now, before any of that, though, make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to get this video to go viral where hundreds of thousands of people can potentially watch it. Also, if you're a returning viewer and you haven't subbed or you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to 15,000 subs by the end of this month, by the very 1st of January 2026. That's the new year. Now, let's bounce over to moneymetals.com so I can show you where those live spot prices ended the week. Bingo. So it looks like gold finished at 42.1080, silver at 58.55. And you remember, I guess it was just last night, Thursday to Friday, silver hit $59 and change. Remarkable. And will we see $60 next week? We possibly could. Now, platinum finished the week at 1652.65, palladium 1478.75. And look at this, Dr. Copper was hopping. Yeah, finished the week at $5.45 per pound. And what impact would that have on U.S. Mint circulating coins? Yeah, they make less seigniorage, plus the Clad coinage that they sell over there at the United States Mint for 2026, well, that's going to probably be more expensive for them as well. Down here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $9.49 for a quantity of 1 through 39. They pay $68.04. Yowza. I mean, almost $70 for an ounce of silver. Think about that, folks. We live in a new world. All right, over here, you're looking at the sell to them price, the buyback price. It's $57.55, and it's still below that silver ask. It's almost been a week below the spot price. Now, let's keep on keeping on. We'll go to the United States Mint's product schedule for 2026, I believe. Yep, there it is. No new products have been added to this particular page, nor have they added any specifications or descriptions of these particular coins. So, still waiting on that. And let's keep on keeping on. Here we go. Look at this. Time is running out, and they're absolutely correct. Time is running out. The 2025 USMC 250th anniversary commemorative coins are almost gone. So, yeah, look at this. Here we go. A patriotic tribute to 250 years of service. Since 1775, the United States Marine Corps has served our nation with the enduring motto, Semper Fidelis, always faithful. To honor this 250-year legacy of valor, our 2025 United States Marine Corps 250th Anniversary Commemorative Coin Program celebrates the few and the proud with a stunning $5 gold coin, a silver dollar, and a $half coin. Sign up for our email list to learn more about this historic program. And there they are. You've got the $half proof. You got the, looks like proof silver dollar. You got the $half uncirculated. You got the uncirculated silver dollar. And then you have the Unc and proof gold coins, and then the 3-coin set. I remember telling you since the beginning of this year, this was a really beautiful set, and it really complements, if you haven't noticed yet, it complements that 250th anniversary Privy Marked American Silver Eagle. That's right. So any, I guess, Marine Corps collector or Marine Corps aficionado could easily say, you know what, I'm going to put this set together and honor the Marine Corps. This is a fantastic set. Now, I got to show you here. We're going to keep on keeping on. We're going to go to commemorative coins, and you can do shop commemorative coins here, right? Look at this. This is quite something. It says here, discover history in your hands with the U.S. Mint Commemorative Coin Program. And I can't wait for next year. I think it's going to be the soccer, right? Where iconic moments, people, and places are honored in limited edition artistry. Start your collection today and own a timeless piece of American heritage. So here we go. Commemorative coins celebrate and honor American people, places, events, and institutions. These coins help raise money for important causes as well as commemorate important aspects of American history. Yeah, the Iwo Jima war, flag raising. Yeah, that's iconic. They even have a statue of it that's larger than life. Just north of the Joint Base Meyer and the Arlington National Cemetery. All right, it says here, authorized by Congress, each coin is crafted to be rich in symbolic history and cultural significance. These products not only provide beautiful additions to any coin collection, they capture the American culture. And if you go to the bottom, I think, well, maybe it was the bottom of the other page, I guess. Yeah, we'll go to here. Surcharges in the amount of $35 for each $5 gold coin sold, $10 for each silver dollar sold, and $5 for each $half sold are authorized to be paid to the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation and shall be used for purposes of supporting the mission of the Marine Corps Heritage Center. The United States Mint, and this is huge, okay? This is important, so listen up. The United States Mint's numismatic programs are self-sustaining and operate at no cost to the taxpayer. That's basically what the Mint does. They operate with no tax money at all. So when they say, oh, the penny costs us money, it really doesn't. It was purely symbolic. The Mint paid for that. The fat pays for the lean over there at the United States Mint. So, yeah, I think the penny thing is just all a bunch of hooey myself. They didn't really need to get rid of the penny, but they did anyway. So there it is. All right. So what we've got here, and what would be really cool, and I would love to see it, is if the new mint director saw it and his powers, right? The powers that be. You know how they have rolls of Kennedy half dollars and from Philadelphia and Denver. Why can't we have rolls of? And this is just a big what if, right? Why can't we have rolls of the half dollar right here, like an uncirculated half dollar for the commemoratives? 20 coins in there. Be fantastic. And they don't have to be $59, right? They could be what they charge for the Kennedy half dollar. Sorry, I got the hiccups. And it came out of nowhere. All right, so do you see what I see? Yeah, guess what? The silver dollar and the uncirculated silver dollar and the proof silver dollar are both on remind me status. I don't think you can get any more of those. Would the Mint actually strike more of these two coins going forward? And these, like I said, these are the iconic ones featuring the flag raising on Iwo Jima. That's what an iconic image, right? Fantastic coins. Let's go here to the proof silver dollar right now. It says we are currently out of this item, but it may be restocked later. Be alerted when this product is back in stock. And here's what the packaging looks like. 2025 United States Marine Corps 250th Anniversary Commemorative Coin Program, proof silver dollar right at the bottom there. And then the other one, that's going to be the uncirculated silver dollar there at the bottom. But that's not what we're talking about just yet. We're going to be talking about what these cost on eBay if you wanted to pick these up. And there is the iconic image right there. And they actually have film of this. It's quite remarkable. Really good stuff. It says here, the United States Mint is proud to present the 2025 United States Marine Corps, that's USMC to you and me, 250th Anniversary Proof Silver Dollar. This coin honors the Marines and recognizes their significant contributions to the security and protection of the United States. The obverse design depicts flag raising at Iwo Jima. The inscriptions are Liberty and God We Trust, 1775, Marines, and to 2025. The reverse designs feature the eagle, the globe, and the anchor, the official emblem of the United States Marine Corps. The inscriptions are United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, the few, the proud, and $1. We already talked about the surcharges. It's 3/9 fine. It's a commemorative planchet, which the Morgan and Peace dollars share, right? It's got the reeded edge and minted in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I almost said milted in Philadelphia. There it is. That's the, bam, look at that. Come on. Can't tell me that's not awesome. I think the Marine Corps has the best emblem out of all the armed forces. You could be having a different opinion there, but I definitely think that's a true statement there. It's an opinion. It's all subjective, right? It's not really objective. All right, let's keep on keeping on. Let's find out what these cost on eBay. All right, so I have here U.S. Marine Corps 250th Anniversary 2025 proof silver dollar. There's 74 results. And yeah, I don't know if that's typical of what they're selling for. I don't think so. It doesn't really seem like it. I have here sort price, shipping highest first. Look at this, 317 there, 317. And it looks like this seller really dove in big for these particular ones, that Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. And it looks like hand signed. I'm not sure it says what name is that? I can't really tell from here. Let me see if I can go open image, a new tab. And there it is. It's Rhett Jepson is the name on that one. All right, Rhett. I like that name. It's like Rhett Butler. All right, 317, and so on and so forth. You're going to see a lot of this one proliferates all of the listings here. It's quite remarkable, actually. Look at that. Okay, here we go. See, that's different. That's going to be the other Marine Corps Privy Marked American Silver Eagle. Here we go. 227 right there. 227 there. That's a proof 69. The raw sells. No, that's actually been graded. Proof 69. So that's when they make that jump between 317 with the signature and then 227 for the raw with the signature. Not the raw, my bad. The proof 69 with the signature. And there they are. And it looks like the same seller on all of these. They went in big on this one, no doubt about it. And what are there any other sellers here for this? Wow. And does that give you any ideas or inspiration for next year? This guy is like the sole distributor of this particular coin in the secondary market. Yowza. I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. All right, here we go. This one's raw right there. And it's by this seller here, United States Marine Corps proof silver dollar coin selling for $220, was $250, it says here. Almost gone, 18 sold. That's actually the raw privy marked one. We've got a privy there, here, privy there, privy everywhere, privy. All right, 200 there. That's the proof silver dollar coin, 199. And there's another, looks like Marine Corps proof silver dollar in hand. That's interesting. Where's the privy? I don't know. All right, 189 there. All right, that's 179, 160, 150, 154, 153, 139. And that is proof 129 right there. Buy from a vet. I like that. That's a good angle. All right, there we go. Man, that's about right. About 120, 114, somewhere there. That's a Proof 69 Ultra Cameo, not signed. It's got the brown label from NGC 121. There's some empty boxes you can buy of this particular coin, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Now, let's go to PCGS and look at this. I have here $1 silver proof under the Commemoratives. And this is the coin we're looking at right here. It's a 2025 Philadelphia struck. Remember that. Philadelphia, USMC, 250th anniversary, deep cameo. Out of 526 that have been slabbed, not graded, because slabbed and graded are two different worlds, right? We don't know how many of them have been graded, and that should be a column here in PCGS over here. All right, so 371 are in a proof 70, 151 are in a proof 69, 3 are in a 68, and 1 is the loneliest number at 67. But what's interesting, look at this. This is the Peace Dollar reverse proof, 2-coin reverse proof set. Yeah, 2 of them in a 64. What are they doing over there? What is going on? And that's the San Francisco Mint. That really makes you wonder what the heck is going on. Look at this, even worse. 2023 $1 Peace Dollar deep cameo, 1 of those in a 62. 2 of those in a 63, and none in a 64 like we have here. But anyway, I digress. So 526 slabbed, 371 are proof 70, 151 are in a proof 69. I think that's a reasonable ratio, right? I don't think that's too bad. Now let's keep on keeping on. We're going to go to the uncirculated silver dollar, as you can see here, and it's got all the same specifications as the proof does, right? 39's fine. It's a commemorative planchet, got the reeded edge. Now, however, this one is minted in Philadelphia. I think the other one we were looking at, yeah, it was also Philadelphia. I think the half dollars are minted in San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. San Francisco here and San Francisco here for the half dollars. All right, so the silver dollars in Philly and the half dollars in San Francisco. And that begs the question for next year, with next year's commemorative coins, are those going to be produced in San Francisco or where, if not San Francisco? And what's funny about this, it says 400,000 is the mintage limit. However, if we look at sales here of these particular coins, yeah, let's go to coinnews.net. Let's talk about sales real quick. All right, this is from Mike Unser, dated December 4th. That was just 2 days ago. Title of this article at coinnews.net is U.S. Mint Sales, Marine Corps 2025 Philadelphia Struck, Proof Silver Eagle slips for second week. But we're not talking about that one. We're talking about these, the commemorative coins. And look at this. They have sold 340 of the silver dollar in the uncirculated finish and 325 of the proof silver dollar right there. So just recently, just in the last couple of days, these 2 coins became unavailable. All the other ones are available, the uncirculated and proof half dollar and the gold uncirc and proof. They are available. However, it looks pretty slim to none, and Slim just left town. It doesn't look like many people are going to be getting these. Now, they could be available in the morning. It's 7:39 now, and we're still on Remind Me. It probably is not coming back. It's still on Remind Me. It doesn't have the shiny candy-like red button. And it does say mintage limit of 400,000 across all options. But did we get to 400,000, folks? Yeah, there's the silver dollar, 12,000. Yeah, look at that right there, 54,000 for the proof. And then you got the 3-coin set here in a proof format, only 6,000. So they didn't even get close to that 400,000. We don't even know how many they actually did. I'd probably have to ask my source. I can't even do that. He probably wouldn't even know. But there it is. If there's 400,000 available and they only sold 55 here and 7,000 here and 13 there, that's not 400,000. I mean, I could just tell right now. I don't even think that's 75,000. I mean, it's probably close, I guess. Yeah, that's remarkable. It's probably at 75. I just ate my word. I just owned myself. Yeah, so there you go. Let's check out the prices for the uncirculated here. Oh, and somebody taught me something really important here I wanted to show you here in a second. So there's 61 results for U.S. Marine Corps 250th anniversary uncirculated silver dollar. And as you can see, this one is a proof. This one's a proof. That one's a here proof, there proof, everywhere proof. Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to see the proof. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to put here negative proof and watch what happens. It goes from 61 to 21 results. So that negative is a big deal. Bam, negative proof. So we don't want to see proof at all. All right, here we go. These are signed by that one seller who's just the distributor at this point, it seems like. 287 there for the Mint State 70. That's a fantastic grade with a signature, and that's at RET. Right, RET is the name. 169 here for the Uncirc, 287 here for the Mint State with the signature, 287, 287, and so on and so forth. Yeah, look at that. That is a genius seller. I really dig that. 161 here for the Uncirculated. Looks ungraded. It looks raw. 287 there. 142. All right. How much did it cost raw? $94.50. And remember, some of that money, $10. What was it? $10 went to the for each $10 for each silver dollar. Yeah, so really it's what, $84. So the Mint can make coins, silver dollars, at $84. They just choose not to. 287 here, 227. That's both Mint State. Oh, there's a Mint State 69 for 227. 287, you got $50 more or so, and you're getting that one. 227, Mint State 69, Mint State 70, Mint State 70, and so on and so forth. There you go. There's a Mint State 70 from a different person. That's from, looks like these folks here for 159 in a Mint State 70. Here's a raw one for 119, and then that is it. That's the end of the show right there. Well, not the show, but the end of the listings anyway. And let's check these out on PCGS. What are they grading at? So we have here $1 silver Mint State, and we are under the Commemoratives. And you can see at the bottom here, out of 216 that have been slabbed, 166 pickup sticks are in a Mint State 70, and 50, a mere 50, are in a Mint State 69, with none of them being any lower than a 69. I think that's a really good ratio, and I think it's a better ratio than what we saw here. Out of 526 slabbed, 151 are in a 69. So there it is. What do you think, folks? Are these winner chicken dinner coins? Are these something that you're going to pass up, or did you already buy these, and have you seen them in person? Because if you have seen them in person, they are outstanding. I remember seeing them for the first time at the Fun Show back in January of this year. And don't forget, the Fun Show starts about a month from today. In Orlando, Florida. It's going to be probably the biggest show of the year, if not the Baltimore Whitman show, I think. Is it the Whitman show in Baltimore? I forget. But either way, the Fun Show is coming up in about a month's time from now. So make your arrangements. Make those arrangements. All right. Yeah. And so I think it'd be really cool to get these coins here, these uncirculated $50, or even the proof, not necessarily proof $50, but definitely the uncirculated $50 in a roll. And would you guys be down for that? I know I would. I mean, even if it cost what, $50 for a roll, and I don't even think the Kennedy $50. If you could look at Kennedy $50 here in a roll, I don't even think those are that much. And if you could buy them, here, let's just go here to the rolls. Yeah, what is the price going to be on these? They usually say, yeah, look at that, approximately $36.25. That's not that bad. What if the Mint could do that? And what if they added like $10 to send over to whatever commemorative thing they're celebrating, right? And I think people would still buy it if it was $46 if you got a roll or two rolls, one P and D. Wouldn't that be awesome? I don't know. I think that would be something else. And then they'd be easily put out into the wild. So imagine commemoratives being put out into the wild every single year. That would be fantastic, I think. Anyway, I digress. Now let's go over to the plus ones. I got some good ones for you here today. This one is about, yes, indeed, well, fighting. Yeah, fighting. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. This is Proverb 25, number 8. Go not forth hastily to fight or argue, lest thou know not what to do in the end, when thy neighbor hath put thee to shame. I'm telling you, this language they used to use, it's like Greek almost. Now, I think what this means is don't become involved in an argument unless you have thought through how it may end. Ask yourself what outcomes are acceptable, yeah? And have you ever heard the phrase, that escalated quickly? If so, that person probably didn't think through how it might end. And that's something for all of us to consider when we are picking and nagging, or even picking a fight, right? Think about that. What's acceptable? Because when some people fight, nothing is too dear to lose in a fight. Think about that. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that. That's not even fun. Now let's bounce over to 39's Fine, 99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. This is Led Zeppelin, 10 Years Gone, the remaster. Love that song. That's a really good one. And that's off Physical Graffiti, the double album. All right, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please sub the channel. It is absolutely free. I got good content, I hear. Somebody told me once. And, what's not free, though, is going to be membership. It's $1.99 a month. It's about 6.6 cents per video. It's the price of a cheap cup of coffee once a month in Stacker's honor over here. Or, less than a double shot of espresso over Starbucks once a month. I think that's like $2 and change. Yeah, not a whole lot of. And if it is, I hope the situation changes sooner than later. Y'all have a great start to your weekend. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Stacker out.